The book that I'm going to share with you, boys and girls, is a really special book called Whose Hat Is This? It's a guessing book. So I want you to put your thinking caps on. Okay, put on your thinking caps and guess whose hat is whose. There are hard hats and soft hats, square hats and round hats. There are even very tall hats. Some workers wear hats to keep them warm. Others wear hats to stay clean. A hat can block sun from a worker's eyes. A hat can protect a head from getting hurt. Hats come in all shapes and sizes. Can you guess whose hat is whose? Whose hat is this so shiny and bright? I hope that you're guessing at home, friends. Does anybody know whose hat this belongs to? This is a firefighter's helmet. She runs into burning buildings to put out fires. Her helmet keeps her head safe from falling objects and extreme heat. Fun fact, firefighters' helmets are red, yellow, or neon colored so they can be quickly seen from far away and through smoke. So if you guessed that was a firefighter's hat, good for you. Okay, here comes another one. Whose hat is this hanging over a face? Anybody want to guess whose hat is this hanging over a face? This is a beekeeper's hat. A beekeeper raises bees for honey. She reaches into hives buzzing with bees to get the honey. Her hat covers her face and protects her from stings. Fun fact, beekeepers also wear coveralls and long gloves to protect the rest of their bodies from bee stings. Whose hat is this so tall and clean? Let's take a guess. Whose hat is this so tall and clean? This is a chef's hat. His hat is white, and it shows that his kitchen is clean. The chef in charge of a restaurant wears the tallest hat. Fun fact, a chef's hat might have 100 pleats. These pleats show that a great chef can cook an egg 100 different ways. Okay, here comes another one. Whose hat is this with a polished silver badge? Let's all guess at home. Whose hat is this with a polished silver badge? This is a police officer's cap. It is part of her uniform. A police officer's cap helps people find her quickly in a crowd because no one else will be wearing the same cap. Fun fact, the badges, emblems, and nameplates on the uniform are part of the insignia that a person in a uniform wears. It shows what town the officer works in and what kind of skills she has. Whose hat is this so round and strong? Okay, make sure you're guessing at home. Whose hat is this so round and strong? This is a football player's helmet. When one football player tackles another one, his helmet keeps his head safe if he hits the ground or another player. Fun fact, some football helmets have linings made of inflatable pads. These pads help the helmet fit snugly to each player's head. So the football helmet is very important to keep our football players safe. Okay, here comes another. Whose hat is this shining in the night? That's a tricky one. Whose hat is this shining in the night? This is an astronaut's helmet. It is part of his spacesuit. Up in space, there is no air. His helmet gives him air to breathe and keeps his body at a steady temperature. Fun fact, it is very cold up in space, so astronauts must wear special suits with their helmets. These suits help the astronauts stay warm. Did anybody guess astronaut? That was tricky. Okay, here comes one more. Whose hat is this so hard and yellow? This is a construction worker's hat. Sometimes workers drop pieces of wood or sharp nails while they are working. A construction worker wears a hat, a hard hat, to protect his head. Fun fact, the original hard hat was made out of canvas, glue, and black paint. Today, hard hats are made out of plastic. Plastic is stronger and more durable. Okay, friends, get ready. Whose hat is this so warm and snug? This is your hat. When it is cold outside, it keeps your head warm. When it snows, it keeps your head dry. Fun fact, hats can be made from yarn, fleece, wool, cotton, or leather. Some winter hats even have flaps to cover your ears. Last page, boys and girls. This is called Just for Fun. Point to the picture of the hat described in each sentence. Okay, so I want you to be thinking, and I'm going to give you some hints. I have special netting to protect a worker's face. Can we point to which one? If you pointed to the beekeeper, you are right. Okay, here comes another hint. I have a shiny badge and stand out in a crowd. Okay, look at the pictures. Point to the shiny badge. Do we know whose hat that belongs to? That is a police officer's hat. Here comes one more. I protect an athlete's head. Can you find which one that is? That's right. That is a football player's helmet. Football player's helmet. So we have the football player's helmet, the beekeeper with netting to keep her safe, and the police officer's hat with the shiny badge so that we can find them. The end. We've come to the end of our circle, and Smarty wants to say hello to our new friend, Noah Lee. Smarty, can you say hi to Noah? Hi, Noah Lee. My name is Smarty. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to share with you a couple things that you can do at home this week. We talked all about hats, and we even guessed whose hat belonged to who. You could take a paper plate, cut it in half, and you could design a hat. And then, boys and girls, here is a paper, and this paper says, H is for hat. Circle the hats that are marked with the letter H. If you see a letter H on the hat, you can circle it or you can color it. All right, get ready, friends, to sing our goodbye song. You ready, Smarty? Here we go. School is over, the clock says we're done. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Smarty, can you say goodbye to all the friends? Bye, friends.